What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, bringing you another video today. I wanted to bring to you another video today about my thoughts about Destiny 2. I jumped on it actually the other day. Hadn't played the game for a good couple of weeks or more. I stayed away from playing it just from my own thought process of, you don't like, you don't play it. So I hadn't been playing it and jumped back onto Destiny 1 recently, but I jumped back onto Destiny 2 just to see a few things. One thing I actually ended up doing was completing one of the exotic quests for the Might of Multi-Tool, just to have it, whatever. And while I was doing it, something came to mind and I wanted to share to you something that I've been thinking about for the longest time about the game. It's not going to be a rant video where I talk about, the different things dealing with Destiny 2 and, all that good stuff. But there is one thing in general that I did want to bring up that I thought, should be in the game. And it's not just for Destiny 2, but even from the original Destiny. And what it is, and one of the things that's just been missing from the game, is just to be able to talk and mix and mingle with people. Now, first it starts with the Crucible. And this is one thing I've never understood about Destiny, is that whatever the case may be, nobody ever talks in the Crucible. I noticed that when I first started playing Destiny, that nobody talks, and it's transferred over to Destiny 2. There's never anybody speaking in the Crucible for whatever reason. Now, if you're in a fire team or whatever the case may be, I guess that might be different. But nobody ever hops on the mic when you're doing the Crucible for whatever reason. And I don't know if this is just the Destiny community or if it's just the way that the game is, but nobody talks. When I used to play Call of Duty, you couldn't get people to shut up. Whether it be some snot-nosed kid that's whining or talking, or some jerk that's playing the last Lil Wayne album over the microphones. There's always someone communicating or talking or whatever the case may be in Call of Duty. And I've been playing that for years and just got used to that being, part of the game where I'd have to mute somebody. In Destiny, it's just not the same thing. Why is it that nobody communicates? And I'm not talking about getting into voice chat. I'm talking about just within the game itself. Why does nobody speak? And at first it was just, the actual Crucible stuff and stuff like that. But then I really started to think about it and realized that it's deeper than that. So what I wanted to get into is a little bit more than just the Crucible aspect of it, but the whole game as a whole and why there's no forms of communication. So what I really, really, really don't understand is this whole aspect of the social space within Destiny. I logged back into Destiny 2, and just as you're seeing on the screen right now, it's just me going around, looking around and stuff like that. And there's two spots in Destiny 2. There's the farm, which basically nobody uses, and then there's this social space where the traveler is. Now, I don't know what the point of a social space is when nobody actually socializes within the social space. And I'm not talking about seeing people running around or standing around and dancing with other Guardians, or watching people do emotes where they're throwing imaginary tables up in the air and stuff like that. I'm talking about an actual social space where people can socialize. It's just non-existent, and I don't know what the purpose of this social area is. You would think that it would be a place where people could hang out, talk, chat, whatever the case may be, but it's not the case. It's just a whole bunch of space filled with nothing. And to this day, I've never understood why they have it like this. Sure, they got stuff for, you know, the different vendors, and as well as the different characters, whether it be Zavala or Ikora or Cade or whatever the case may be. And, you know, Shax will be there, Saladin up in his little spot now with the Iron Banner. I get all of that, but there's a whole lot of just empty space of nothing. And I know it's part of the immersion and filling in the background and making it feel like it's this certain area and stuff like that. But to me, there should be so much more to the social space other than just space. I know that one of the things that they said was an issue was, you know, the last gen consoles, that, you know, that there wasn't enough processing space or memory space and everything like that, and things would change once we got into the next gen. But nothing has really changed as far as that goes. You know, there shouldn't be any, as far as I know, Destiny 2 is not running on Xbox 360 and PS3 anymore. Because it's so strictly PC, PS4, and Xbox One. So there shouldn't be any issues as far as getting the maximum abilities and capacities out of, you know, Destiny 2 as far as the game goes. This social space should not have all the hindrance that was, you know, dealt with from the previous, you know, Destiny, as far as not being able to do certain things with it. That excuse is gone now. So why we can't have, first of all, some sort of general chat within the social space doesn't make any sense to me. There's so much they could do with this social area, and why they don't have it, I do not know. First, starting with, why can't they have an area within this social area where I can go and I can talk with other people all across the world as far as organizing to do a raid, or organizing to do trials, organizing to do patrols, or, you know, anything. Whether it's I just want to group up with a couple people and go into the Crucible. Why isn't there an area within the game where I can just go? It could just be a certain area, like they got an area for where Shax is, or they got an area where Saladin is. Why can't they have a group area where all Guardians can go, and, you know, it's a chat area where you can turn on your mic and you can group up with people and say, hey, I want to do a raid. Hey, I want to go to the Crucible. Hey, I want to do the Trials of the Nine. Why can't there be a social area within the social space where you can do that? Why do I have to go to LFG, a third-party site, in order to organize to do a raid? It doesn't make any sense at all. Why is this not in the game? So, I don't understand why that is. Why don't they have an area within here where, for example, I can go or group up with the people in my clan? There is so much room and so much space within this social space of just nothingness, just empty, you know, empty space, just rooms that have nothing. This could be space that could be, you know, for example, where there's a clan hideout where, you know, you go and you can meet up with people of your clan and organize stuff. Like, for example, you have it where you can leave a message where Friday night we can all go to this certain spot and we can talk and organize to do a raid together. Or we can go and we can organize that, you know, some of us are going to go to the Crucible, some of us are going to do trials together. Whatever the case may be, why don't they have it? And it would be nice. You could go to your own social space for your clan, and you can design it to look a certain way. Have it all decked out with maybe trophies that you get from doing certain things, or from different accomplishments, from trials or whatever. You can have different banners that you earn, whatever the case may be. It would be so nice to have that within the social space. But no, they don't have that. All it is just a whole bunch of stuff in the background. You see certain things way off in the distance, and you can never interact with any of it. And I just think it's just a waste of space. It's just a waste of time. I don't understand what the point of all of this is. This is supposed to be a game of, the friend zone, where the end game is the friend game, quote unquote. Well, they don't make it very user friendly to make friends in this game. I can't go to the Crucible and stay in a lobby more than one match before I get kicked and I have to get rematched with other people. That's how I used to build my friends list in the original Destiny. Especially in Rumble, like I was going to say free-for-all, but in Rumble, where we'd play games in a row, and, if someone respected how well you played, they'd add you to the friends list. You can't do that anymore in this game. So I just wish that there was a better way of taking advantage of the quote-unquote social space. It'd be very nice for us to be able to socialize with people other than, other means or third-party means and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Maybe Bungie will make some sort of update and include that, or they'll just make some sort of adjustments, because the way it is now, it's just a whole bunch of empty space, and there's just nothing being utilized that could, to me, be simply utilized. I'd like to be able to talk to people on this game. But anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching it. If you enjoyed the video, definitely feel free to leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the content, definitely leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about that. Do you feel that we're very the social space should be utilized better? Do you enjoy it the way it is? Do you think that there's needs to be improvement as far as that goes? Or do you think that it would be a disaster to add that to the game? Just leave your comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. And if you enjoyed the content, definitely subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps me out. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, and have a great day. Peace.